Leonard, but stay tuned. Our next look at the Today Special is coming. It's our Today Special. Yeah, it's time to transform your outdoor space into something super beautiful and very functional. These are the most incredibly impressive umbrellas, you guys. First of all, the colors are amazing. On the inside, you're gonna choose any one of these beautiful prints. There's the banana leaf. You just saw the pink hibiscus. There's the red rose. We also have it in two stripes. There's a khaki and a navy, and then the beautiful sunflower. Now that's the inside of this umbrella. Notice that they're tilted because you can tilt them. Notice that there's a crank. Easiest thing in the world to crank. And by the way, on the opposite side, which you can't see yet, but we'll show you in a minute, all of them have a second layer of fabric, and that's all solid. So it's yellow, it's blue, it's green, it's red, it's khaki, and it's pink. All of them, take a look. That's what they look like when they're not opened up and extended to cover you from the sun, to protect you from the elements, to enjoy a hot day. In fact, there's even another feature built in. There's this vent on the outside where it just kind of helps the air flow through. So it protects you from the sun, it protects you from the heat, and it protects you at whatever angle that sun might be coming from. This is an amazing price, and this year, never did this before, we're including the base. The base used to be a second purchase, and I know that didn't please you. So we heard you last year. We are including it this year. That is not at an additional cost. It is included. The only thing we ask is that you fill it with water or sand so it can be weighted and hold your umbrella in place, even if a small little wind comes up. It's nice to know that it's safe and secure. But this is an incredible, did you see the price? This is crazy, $99.95. The retail on this would be close to $200. So our price is the best you're gonna find, and this is the only place you're gonna find this anywhere in the world, and this is how you put it together. Couldn't be easier. Like I said, you just fill that base with either sand or water. You take that easy 12-pound umbrella, pop it right in the base, and from there, it's secure once you just kind of like screw that down a little bit, and then you crank that umbrella open. You can keep it that stationary vertical position, or you can tilt it to the side a little bit. It could not be better, it could not be easier, and it could not be a better price than it is today. We've got this on 4 flex or 5 flex, and I couldn't be more excited to introduce you to my friend and to yours, Miss Deb Byers. Look at us celebrating St. Patty's Day together. Hi, babe.
How are you?
I'm so good. I'm
Isn't this amazing?
They're gorgeous.
They are unbelievably gorgeous. And they don't exist anywhere but here at HSN. The improvements team said, you know, we've had beautiful umbrellas in our yard and gardens for years to keep the sun out, but if there's a pattern on them, who's benefiting from them? Your neighbor who's peeking over the fence because you're sitting under it and you're not seeing anything. So what was that all about? So the improvements team said, hey, wait a minute, let's put the pattern, the design, the beauty, everything on the underside. Yeah. So now your neighbor's going to see beautiful colors on the outside, but you're going to see any one of these beautiful pops of color. And I want you to know, particularly, let's just look at the green one for a second, because I want you to see, if you look closely, you've got 9 feet of canopy. So 9 feet of gorgeous, beautiful sun protection, light rain protection. It is color fast, it's not going to fade, but you'll notice you're not seeing any of the mechanisms that you would normally see inside an ordinary umbrella. There are no spokes, there's no ropes, there's nothing but beautiful fabric. The mechanism's all up in there, but we hid it for you. So now you have nothing but beauty to sit under this gorgeous umbrella that is 8 feet high, 9 feet, and super easy to use, ergonomic handle, tilt mechanism, and you're getting the base. It is a game changer.
This is so awesome. Think about where you might put this. It could be in the front yard, it could be in the backyard, it could be in a patio, it could be by the pool, it could be in a garden, just to kind of create it. I mean, even if it's not being used for sun protection, they're just pretty. I mean, as you look, I mean, the hardest thing is like, which one do you love the most? Because there's so many to choose from. The navy stripe is amazing, and there's a counterpart to that, which is a khaki, if you're looking for the more of the neutral tones. So this is that. In fact, let me show you really quickly while we're here, because I wanted to show you the solid side on the top. And so it's blue here, it's yellow there, it's green, it's red, it's khaki, or it's pink.
Well, you just did something that is so important too, Callie. You just followed the sun. Because what you can do with this amazing umbrella is it tilts. It's got a push-button tilt mechanism, so you tilt it, and then you can follow the sun all the way around throughout the course of the day. The other great thing is that there's an air vent at the top to let the warm air out and a light breeze in. It is fade resistant, so you don't have to worry about that gorgeous navy becoming anything but gorgeous navy. They are weather resistant, so they can actually, it's very moist here outside. It's very, so you don't have to worry. A light rain is going to keep you absolutely dry. But again, you've got an ergonomic crank handle. So bye-bye, Callie.
Hello.
So here we go. Super, super easy to open and close. Absolutely amazing to put together. The umbrella only weighs 12 pounds, so it's super easy. The base comes with it. It'll weigh about 48 pounds when you fill it with water or sand. That's going to give you the stability. So you've got everything that you need to have a gorgeous experience that does not exist anywhere in the world by having the beautiful pattern on the underside for you to enjoy with your family and friends as you're sitting under it, and your neighbor can look at the other color and go, wow, that's a beautiful umbrella, but you're the one who's going to know how amazing it is in any one of these great colors.
I mean, all of this for under $100.
It's crazy.
And use FlexPay if that helps. We'll get it right off to you. I'm getting updates already, and we are just moments into the day. Sunflower.
Oh.
Sunflower's gone?
Gone already. Wow. Wow.
Excuse me?
Okay. Well, here we go. It's going to be a busy day.
It's going to be one of those days, apparently.
Okay.
I am, that is, wow. Well, I knew you'd love it, but that's pretty crazy.
Okay, well.
Okay. The next to go, let's move over here to show you the pink hibiscus.
All right.
Okay, wow. What do I even say right now? That's so shocking that that went so quickly. But, you know, I know a couple of you have had a few sneak peeks on this. So when you see it, and this is what happens, and we talk about this a lot, Deb, and we don't make this up. If you see something when you want it, don't wait.
Exactly.
We reach a lot of homes. We're live. Yes, we're here. It's midnight. Live. But you know what? We reach California, the west coast of the country. It's still pretty early. A lot of people watch and buy. So when you see something you want, please don't wait. Let's take a look at all these options. There's the red rose. That is super beautiful. This is the pink hibiscus. We're going to show this to you right here in the studio, or outdoor studio. There's 600
We're getting updates already.
Left.
Wow. Wow, you guys. This is amazing.
Gosh.
Well, so let's just talk quickly about this because quickly seems to be the order of the day. Remember, the exterior is that beautiful pink. It is fade resistant. It is water repellent. It is going to give you sun protection. It is 9 feet of gorgeous fabrication. And again, that's what your neighbor is going to see. You've got that air vent. When you open it with the easy crank handle that is ergonomic and super easy, you've got this beautiful array of beautiful hibiscus. Now, I want you to know too, this isn't just printed on here. This is fabric. So what we did is we gave you a second layer of fabric. Think about that. You're getting a second layer of fabric in this entire thing with your base and the pole and the everything. So you don't see any of the spokes or any of the mechanisms that you would see in a traditional umbrella because we wanted you to have nothing but beauty. So when you're sitting under there, go ahead and enjoy it. You're going to look up and see that absolutely beautiful expansion of these beautiful.
I'm going to try to show you that second layer of fabric. It's literally double, thank you for that shot, double layered. I'll even turn it a little closer because I can twist this umbrella that easily. And that actually shows you some of the inner workings of what keeps the structure of the umbrella up and vertical. And look at how beautiful. Okay, I'm getting another update. This is the most limited. Banana leaf is #1 most popular right now.
Wow.
So let's take a look at that.
Wow, okay,
and then you can see the khaki stripe, there's the red rose, here's the banana leaf, and there's a navy stripe too.
Okay, again, a gorgeous shade of green, guys. The other thing is we gave you a beautiful design underneath, but we also gave you a beautiful color on the other side. So these are not like boring colors on the other side. They're gorgeous colors, but we gave you the beautiful pattern. This is an extraordinary 9 feet of canopy that you're getting. And by the way, This will go in a center pole. If you've got a dining table that has a hole in it, as long as the hole is bigger than an inch and a half, this can be put in the center of your table. And when you set it up, and you're going to be able to set it up, it's super easy. You're going to put the base wherever you're going to be using your umbrella, because once you fill it, and you're going to fill it with sand or water, it's going to be a little too heavy for you to lift again. So put it wherever you're going to put it, just to make it easy for yourself. There's an Allen wrench in the set that's going to just tighten a bolt, and you are good to go. Everything is easy for you to put together, and then the best part is you get to sit on it and under it and see nothing but that beautiful design of whichever one that you have, and whichever one we ever have left, because these are going like crazy.
This is really a record-breaking launch already, with one already sold out, a second that's very close to selling out. This banana leaf is stunning. I love green in general. I mean, we're out in nature. You know me, nature is my favorite thing.
Absolutely.
And this is just so lush. The way those leaves are just kind of, and I was trying to show you, to turn it around to show you the green, but I don't want to mess up the red rose over there, the way we've got them set up in the studio tonight. But we will show you on the side what the opposite colors look like. On the green leaf, the banana leaf rather, it's a hunter green, solid on the outside, because there's 2 layers of fabric. Don't forget, the red rose, there's red fabric on the outside, and then on that khaki over there, the stripe, there's a khaki outside of the second layer of fabric. So yeah, thank you for your orders. That's the inside of the red rose. I think that's my favorite.
Isn't that amazing? Well, you know, you think that that's your favorite, then you look at the next one and you go, no, I think that's my favorite. What we did was we created something that has never existed in the industry before. We have literally turned the umbrella industry inside out and upside down, because this does not exist out in the marketplace. The improvements team, which you've known and loved here at HSN, we're exclusive here at HSN, literally comes up with things. They look at something and go, wait, how can we make it better? Yep. And we're talking about a staple in our homes, an umbrella that we use out in the yard to keep our family warm and, you know, cool in the summer and protect it from a light rain. But they said, wait a second, why can't we put the pattern on the underside so when we're sitting under it, we can enjoy it? Not just a print that's going to be stuck to the existing panel. We're going to put beautiful fabrication to hide all the inner workings and give you nothing but beauty. And on the stripe ones, I want to show you in a second, the stripe ones, we even did it so that it has a beautiful design, almost like, well, I think I'm going to walk over.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so 2 things I want to show you quick like a bunny. So this is, you've got an 8-foot pole, all rust resistant, all easy for you to do. Now, you've got the push tilt, so you can push the button and tilt it, and then you can move it around to follow the sun.
I'm going to just demo as you speak. Ready?
There we go. There we go. There it
Coming at you.
Look at the extent of the size of this beautiful umbrella. But now, I want you to look, if you can, this is where your spokes are underneath here. That's where the workings of your umbrella are. Look at how we finished this. It almost looks like a beautiful spider web. Yeah. So we didn't just slapdash this up there. We created a beautiful design, and it's the same for every single one of these gorgeous designs. It's the rose is like a big bud in the center. The beautiful hibiscus are gorgeous and lush. So you're getting beauty, style, and beautiful protection for your entire family with this amazing, amazing umbrella. 9 feet of coverage, and 103 inches of fabric.
It tilts both directions.
Yes.
And even in an upright position like this, you can tilt it around. But I also wanted to show you, this is so easy.
It's so easy.
The crank, I'm going to just pull it down
I'm going to step out of the way. It is so easy. We don't want you to sweat it at all. This is going to be the easiest umbrella that you've ever managed. It is unbelievable. Ergonomic, easy crank. So this isn't one of those things you got to push it up. This isn't one of those things that you've got to be all concerned about. We made it simple, we made it durable, we made it beautiful, and we made it affordable. And this is the night that you're so thrilled that you're able to watch it.
And boy, are we busy tonight. I don't think I've seen this popular of a Today Special in a long time. But let's face it, it's the season. It's time to think about your spring and your summer and do it fashionably. Make your yard something you can't wait to come home to and sit and enjoy it. We do, by the way, have this 2-in-1 coming up a little later. This is a bench right now, and we'll show you later how you can turn it into a table. So everything you're seeing is really coming up in our show to help you create kind of your own backyard oasis. You know, you don't have to spend a fortune, but you can still have the look of what of somebody who did. So I was told the banana leaf is crazy popular right now.
Wow.
And we are so busy. So we're how many minutes in, and what are we at, Rick? Like, what did you say, 3,000 gone? Something like 3,000 or so spoken for. So right now, I'm gonna encourage you, if you, we have 500 left in the pink hibiscus, there it is.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well, okay. And so I think what we need to say is that if you're watching now, you're
watching at the
absolutely
best
right.
time.
You've got to get it now, because in the morning, I don't know what's going to happen in the morning. So it doesn't matter. They're all beautiful. This is an exciting, exciting experience. We're thrilled. This is the first time we've ever done it. This is the first time these have ever existed.
And the first time we've included the base.
And absolutely, that's the amazing
awesome.
thing. And it's absolutely easy for you to do. You're going to get 2 boxes. The pole and the umbrella will be in 1 box. It weighs about 12 pounds, super lightweight. And then the base is going to be in a square box, and you're going to go, wait a minute, this doesn't feel like it has any weight at all. It only weighs about 5 pounds empty. You're going to fill it with water. There's a little hole. You just put a hose in there and walk away, go have coffee, come back, it'll be full. Or you can put sand in it, but you must put water or sand in it to keep your umbrella in the upright position. And I strongly recommend you decide where you want to do it, where you want your umbrella to be before you fill it, because it's going to be pretty hefty. It'll end up holding about 48 pounds. So once you've set it up, you can just sit under your umbrella and enjoy it. And I love the ease of use, the beauty.
I just love everything about it.
It's fabulous.
I have 2 umbrellas in my backyard, and I love them because I don't like being in the sun, but I love being outside. I love to read. I like to just be talking to my friends and my family if they come over. I like to have snacks underneath the umbrella, but it is so important to have a place to protect yourself from the sun. It's hotter and more, I don't know, it's just the exposure of the sun is worse every year. I think we all know that. So enjoy all the benefits of it being a protector for you of both the sun and even with the heat, because there is that vent on the top side of the umbrella that helps the air flow through, which is on top of it helping the airflow through for your own temperature comfort. It helps the umbrella itself be able to go with the flow and go with the wind and not get toppled over. Without that vent, that might be a risk that you would have to deal with. But as you're watching Deb right now, I'm standing here watching you do this all by yourself, like I was doing it all by myself. It couldn't be easier to work with.
It couldn't be easier. It absolutely couldn't be easier. But again, if you have a small space, this is a 9-foot umbrella that's going to be perfect on a patio or out in a garden. And if you don't have a lot of decor, this is the focal point. This is a great place to start. So, I mean, Callie is sitting under the beautiful banana leaf with a white bench. That's all you need to create a beautiful oasis. But the most important thing, and Callie is right, you're protecting yourself and your family from the sun, from a light rain, because remember, it is water repellent, so it's super easy to sit under. You've got that vent that's going to let the air flow through and give you a light breeze. The warm air will go out. It's easy to assemble. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's fade resistant, so you'll be able to enjoy it all season long and into next year. But this is going to be a game changer for in your garden. And today, I'm thrilled that you're watching, because you're getting the opportunity to see the ones that we have. I don't know what we're going to have in the morning.
I know, I am truly shocked at how quickly these are going. So do place your order tonight. If you change your mind tomorrow, you can certainly do that, you know, cancel the order and pick a different if you'd like. But knowing that we've already lost the sunflower, and we're very close to losing that pink hibiscus. This is the navy stripe, which is so cool and nautical, and there's a khaki version of this as well. Very clean, very modern, very fresh. So this is fantastic. The banana leaf is so incredibly popular. 3 to 1, this is what everybody's loving tonight. So again, if you love it, don't wait. Don't take the risk that it's going to be gone. If it sells out, I don't know if we can get them back this year, and if we do, it's certainly not going to be this price. I don't know what our regular price is going to be. I can't read the graph from that far away, but this is a today's special price, so keep that in mind. This is the red rose.
Gorgeous.
And how fabulous. Okay, the regular price is going to be $40 more than it is today. What a nice savings for you. The red rose, can we just spend a moment here?
Absolutely.
Because look at the layers with that black, the shading, and the highs and the lows of the reds.
Absolutely. And the center, again, remember everybody, you're not seeing any of the spokes or any of the mechanisms that you would see under a traditional umbrella. We gave you an entire panel of beauties that's covering all of that, and it's done so spectacularly that you're just going to be able to sit under your umbrella and think, wow, this is unbelievably beautiful. So you've got the beautiful canvas on the other side that's going to be the solid color. In this case, it's the red, and again, it's fade resistant and water repellent, and it's got that sun protection.
And this is rust resistant too, by the way.
And it's rust resistant, and then you've got this beautiful, beautiful, it's like a work of art. It's just amazing. And remember, it does not exist anywhere but right here at HN from the improvements team.
And it's yours for the best price you're gonna find us do. And I think it's pretty obvious that this is one of those fun things to do when the weather starts turning. And it is a weird couple of days coming ahead. I know it's gonna be 10 degrees higher and lower within a 24-hour period, most parts of the country, but we are almost to the end of March. We're almost at Easter. So we know that come April and May and June and July and all of the months that, you know, we've got coming, like there's a good 9 months of gloriousness. But there's nothing worse to me, because I mean, we live in a very hot climate.
Yes.
When I get overheated, the last thing I want to do is be in my backyard reading a book. It's like, yeah, no, that'll chase me in a minute. But to be in the shade is so much cooler and more comfortable and inviting and just better for us. So you've got the shade right there.
Well, and you've got so much more because you're sitting under something that's so
pretty.
Beautiful. So think about that. You're reading your book, you're looking up and you're like, oh my gosh, all that beauty, or oh my gosh, all that beauty. And it's really, it seems like a simple thing, but it can make all the difference. And if you're entertaining, this is what your friends are going to see. Remember, traditionally, the umbrellas all had patterns on them, but your neighbor was the one who was enjoying them. All you were seeing were the spines of your umbrella and maybe a pop of color here and there. But now we've turned it inside out and on its head to give you the opportunity to have all that beauty on the underside and enjoy everything in that beautiful 9 feet of gorgeous canopy.
It's amazing. Of fabric. I don't know if you can see the khaki stripe over here. It's kind of tucked in the corner, but it is really classic. I'm a fan of neutrals.
I love the neutrals. I'm with you 100%.
All the colors that you might want to put into your gardens. I mean, it just works, and it's so rich and I think expensive looking. So that is an option. Let's pop down here really quickly because I would hate for you to lose your chance to get the hibiscus, the pink hibiscus. There's about 400, maybe 450,
okay.
And that's supposed to be for the whole day. Oh. Isn't this so pretty?
It's so beautiful.
Hibiscus is a personal favorite flower of mine.
It's so gorgeous.
So tropical.
It's so gorgeous. But you've got the soft baby pink on the outside. And remember, fade resistant, so you don't have to worry about it. And then you've got the entire, look at this. I mean, it's a pink umbrella. Is it amazing?
It's soft, blushy pink.
And that's a great shot at the top. That's the air vent. So the warm air will flow out of there and a light breeze can come in. So that's going to let the hot air out. And you've got all this beauty on the outside. And then on the underside, you've got those spectacular pink flowers. And of course, pink is having a whole resurgence. It's been a year of pink, but look at that. Isn't that amazing?
I mean,
it's so
that is
beautiful.
So tropical.
It's so beautiful.
So fabulous. So the item for you is 855-752. I know we are taking a lot of orders. What is our current count at this point? I think oh my gosh, 3,800 gone. And this is our first show. 3,800 gone. Last call, basically, on the hibiscus.
Yeah.
I'm saying that because I don't think it'll make it next hour. It may, if it makes it one more airing. That would be kind of my biggest hope for you. But if you love this, and if you're a pink lover, it is really pretty. The bright pinks underneath, and then I think you saw that soft, like a shell pink on that second layer of fabric. So it's 2 layers, giving you 9 feet of protection. And then this, I just think this is so fantastic to be able to twist it and turn it, and then to be able to take it from this angle with one little click right here. You can just take it from that position to a traditional position, or you can one more click and bring it over to the other side, just like that.
Couldn't be easier. And you're getting all that protection. So not only are you getting the sun protection, you're able to follow the sun throughout the day. So if you're out there, you want to be out there all day because it's a beautiful day, just move it around. It's almost like this umbrella does it all. It's a work of art. It's easy to assemble. You're getting the base. It's lightweight. It's got all the features of giving you all that sun protection, giving you a light rain protection, and giving you all that beauty. So it is a win-win-win all the way around. No question about it.
Let's go through them one more time. First, can I show you this? This is the opposite. These are the solid colors on the banana leaf. This is the green on the opposite side. This is the red, the solid side of the red rose. This is the khaki, the solid side of the khaki stripe. We just showed you the solid side of the pink hibiscus, and then we'll pop over to that navy stripe, which is just a beautiful choice. You know, nautical, why not do a nautical theme? Even if you don't have a pool or you live on the water, can create that vibe for yourself in your backyard. Transform your space.
Well, it's a classic. It's a total classic. And remember, you're not seeing any of the mechanisms. And we went ahead and made sure that everything was done beautifully. So the attention to detail to make it look absolutely gorgeous is top of the line. So you're not only getting something that's going to be practical, you're getting something that's beautiful, and you're getting something that's going to give you all that coverage and all that protection. It's really an amazing opportunity.
It really is. I'm so delighted to see the response. It's been quite tremendous, with like 4,000 gone in our first airing of the day, and we'll repeat the details if you're just tuning in, or if you are just tuning in and you wanted to hear more specifics, you can either go to hsn.com to look at the details and specifics, or watch the show and review, or just stay with us for another few minutes and we'll tell you all about it at the start of our second hour. But one more time, I just want to give you the lowdown. There's your navy stripe. Here's your banana leaf. Fantastic in the banana leaf. I don't blame you one bit for getting that. The red rose is just dramatic and gorgeous. The khaki stripe is back over here in the corner, and then very, very limited now on the pink hibiscus. They stand, I don't know if I know the vertical.
8 feet.
8 feet high.
8 feet high.
Thank you.
And the pole and all the mechanisms on the pole are rust resistant, weather resistant, fade resistant, all that. And the canopy is 9 feet. And remember, it's 9 feet of 2 layers of fabric, 9 feet of the beautiful canvas that's water resistant and fade resistant. And then you've got that beautiful pattern, whichever one you have underneath, to give you that beautiful, beautiful array of beauty. It's just amazing.
Fantastic. By the way, we are going to talk about some helping hands for you in the gardens when you're planting your flowers and things like that. We've got other decorative things for your gardens coming up in this show, because we are celebrating a big spring event. Because let's face it, it's fun to like finally, I can't remember how it was living up in the north, but I remember when, gosh, just the excitement when you feel like, okay, it's really here. Now it's time to, like, you know, stretch our wings.
Well, you see that first flower, the little crocus, and you go, spring is here. Now you can walk out and look at your beautiful umbrella and go, hey, spring is here.
Oh, I know what else we have are the rugs that we're showing you.
Oh, these are fabulous. Absolutely. Are we going to talk about them now?
We'll talk a little bit more about them next hour, but we do have a couple of them available, and you see on the set with us. Okay. There's the blue stripe, there's the banana leaf, and then we do have it in this beautiful, I think this one is considered the
coral.
Coral, okay. Great, thank you. So we'll get to those in a little bit. I know we're going to be taking a break here, trying to clear out the calls.
I know.
We're so busy tonight. I'm just excited for you. Honestly, it's just the best feeling. I have 2 umbrellas in my backyard, and I just love them. I love them when they're down. I love them when they're up. I mean, they're just so functional. They're just a decorative part of the whole vibe that you have in the backyard. In some ways, even if you have a smaller backyard, it makes it seem bigger.
There's no question about it. There absolutely is no question about it. And they give you that pop of color, and they give you that protection. But we're giving you that pop of color and the beautiful design as well. So you are getting so much more, and you're getting the base with this. So remember, everything is going to be coming to you to be able to enjoy this. It's super easy to set up. It's all done with 1 bolt and an Allen wrench. Fill the base, sit under it, and just enjoy it.
There's one more thing I think that is so cool, a mosquito net that could go around this. Oh my gosh. You know, the national bird of Minnesota is the mosquito, right? Oh my gosh, they're the worst. Look at how cool this knit thing is.
That is totally cool. It fits right over our umbrella or a 10-foot umbrella if you already have one. It's super easy. It just drapes right over, and then there's like a channel in the base. You're just going to fill it with water to keep it solid on the ground, and then it's got a dual zipper so you can walk in and out. The mesh will keep the no-see-ums out, the mosquitoes, the bugs, and you know, we've had all those worms that have been here in Florida.
Yeah, the little caterpillars.
Oh my Lord, and now they're going to have moths, so this is the best thing in the world to have. Absolutely no question about it.
It's 857-096. Do you see us all squinting at the monitors? I'm so sorry. but it's hard to see that far. We have a really cool bird feeder as well coming up that I know this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. It's like bringing the outdoors in.
Oh, it's so good. It's so cool. I've never seen anything like it. It is unbelievable, super easy to assemble, goes right into your windows, and then the birds come in. So they're not in your house, but they're in their own little glassed-in area. It's so interesting. So they're not going to be out in the yard. You're going to be able to take a picture of them right there. You don't have to go running looking for your binoculars. They're going to be sitting there having coffee with you.
No, they're literally, it's like their own section of the living room or the kitchen or oh, and there's even a place to put their feed. Oh, that is cool.
Very cool.
So that is item 853768. Super interesting. I like that. Also, we do want to talk about the garden bench.
Oh my goodness, it's so awesome.
This is like a long-running, best-selling staple for all of us who love to be in the gardens. But, you know, as the years go by, Deb, it's not quite as easy to get up and down.
You don't have to tell me, Callie.
No, we have it in 3 colors for you. We have them in the green. There's also, where did they go?
The purple.
Oh, the purple.
And the gray.
Okay, and a gray. So I like that you can turn them upside down and use them as a kneeler or a sitting,
Absolutely.
A chair.
They're the perfect bench. So it's 2-in-1. They're unbelievable, hugely popular. We've got them back, and they're here for you now during the gardening season.
We also have some solar-powered lanterns that would be great for you to extend your enjoyment of your backyard outside. So I'll get you some information on that as well. We're going to take a little break. Like I said, we're going to process all the calls that are coming through. We are so busy. I'll give you an update on the pink hibiscus when we come back, but keep ordering. All of the choices are still here. Keep it here. We'll be right back.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
Hi, I'm Lacey Chabert. Let me infuse your personal style with a fresh new twist on classic femininity. It's easy, breezy, effortlessly contemporary, and always perfectly you. Join me for the Lacey Chabert collection.
The HSN deal is a great value that we bring to you every day. Thanks to our long and valued partnerships with the brands you love most, we are able to offer amazing products at great values. Shop the HSN deal with confidence from us to you. Spring has sprung, and it's time to shine during HSN's Best of Spring Beauty event. Stock up and save on some of our beauty faves and snag new essentials from top brands we love. Discover exclusive bundles from Shark Beauty and tune in for a weekend edition of Wake Up Beautiful and Beauty Report. It's an all-day beauty buzz you don't want to miss. Sunday, March 24th on HSN and hsn.com.
All right, we are so delighted to have you with us. The update I have for you as we move into some other items for your backyard transformation is that we have less than 400 of the hibiscus now.
Okay.
So just putting that out there. We are moving into these are the mats. So we only have 3 choices, but 2 of them match the umbrellas that you're selecting. The navy stripe, obviously, the banana leaf, which is really cool. And then we do have this coral, which is a nice, kind of a hibiscus design, but it's not a pink like the hibiscus umbrella. So just take a quick look. It's more of a rusty coral.
Yes, and they're amazing. They're 6 by 7, and they are made of woven polypropylene. So if they get wet, it's not a problem. You can go just hose them down, let them dry. They're terrific. They add so much to an outdoor space. They're unbelievably big, and they can travel with you because they fold up. They stretch out to 6 by 7, but they fold up back, and they have their own little carrying case. So if you're going to the beach, this is the perfect thing to take to the beach, because if you're taking your towels or you're taking your blankets, they get covered with sand. It's a great big mess, and then they're the towels that you want to use in your favorite blanket or whatever. This can be dedicated to just going to the beach. You can hose it down and put it back in its own carrying case. In addition, in the corners are little black loops, so you can tamp it down on a windy day with stakes to keep it secure, which is terrific. terrific.
That's super
yes.
cool. Look
so
at this.
they're in each one of the corners. And now, see, aren't you comfortable down there?
Very.
Are you going to be able to get up?
Don't get so personal.
No, because I've got the garden kneeler, which will help you. But for a picnic in the park,
That's really
these are
cool.
perfect. So rather than using your regular blankets or your regular towels or whatever you would take to the beach or to take to a picnic, this is fabulous because if something spills on it, it doesn't matter. You can simply rinse it off. And remember, it folds up. It's about 18 by 14. You've got this great little carrying bag, and it'll always fold up on itself to go back into the bag.
It really is a great thing to bring to the beach.
It's fabulous.
Or to the pool or to the park. Honestly, because, there's nothing worse than the sand that just sticks to your towels. It's just, it never seems to ever come clean. But these do have, it's the polypropylene. And I like that it's, this one's actually kind of attached down a little bit, which is great, so we don't slip on it while it's on this surface. But if you've got a space that you need to protect on, you've got pavers or maybe you've got a part of your deck that's not very pretty anymore.
Well, yeah.
Needs a little repair.
Well, plus the other thing too is it's not that expensive. So if you want something that's going to add even more of a pop of color, if you just got the umbrella and they work together, this is going to give you all that beauty down here on the ground as well, to give you really a beautiful space. So from a decorating standpoint, it's going to be amazing, and you don't have to worry about it. You can leave it outside because it's made of a polypropylene, so if it gets wet, it's all good. But then you've got all that beauty and all that color. And then if you want to take it with you, you can take it with you. Take it with you and leave it in the car. We've got a beautiful park near us. People are out there all the time. They've got blankets and things. And I'm thinking there's got to be a better way. And this is a better way. It's 6 by 7, so it's really big. And you've got those loops on the end that'll keep it secure. So on a windy day, it's not going anywhere.
And the opposite side looks exactly the same as what you're seeing here.
Exactly, exactly. And it's made to refold, so it's not like one of those things that once you unfold it, you'll never get it folded up like a map. It'll fold back up neatly to about 18 by 14, and you get this great little bag to put it in. So if you do take it to the beach and it does get sandy, you're not putting sand in your car, you're just gonna shake it out and then pop it in here and deal with it later. It's really a great addition to your new backyard with your umbrella if you'd like to do something like that. This is just going to be another plus for you with that great pop of color. And again, it's really zero maintenance. Just hose it down if it gets wet, and it'll still maintain its beauty.
I can't tell you how many times I put rugs outside thinking, oh, the water will just kind of...
Exactly.
Oh, no, it doesn't. It turns into mold.
It's amazing, right? And it starts to degrade, and you're like, oh, my gosh, it makes mush.
So water kind of just filters through this polypropylene, which is the beauty of this lightweight material. And I'm going to say lightweight, but I'm also going to say that because of those little cable or the little loops on the corners, to be able to secure it down if you're in a park or if you're at the beach and you can like stake it down so it does stay where you're supposed to. So bring it with you along. I love that it comes with a carrying case.
Well, it makes it so much easier. It's really terrific. It just makes it so much versatile. And again, for a picnic with the family, if you spill something, you're drinking grape juice and grape juice gets on it, just hose it down. It's not a problem. It's not like an outdoor rug that you spent $300 on. This is just going to be something that's going to add that pop of color and be easy to maintain. If you can swing it and you just got the banana leaf.
This is the most popular one.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it is. So the coral is really cool. I wouldn't say it necessarily goes, it does go with the khaki stripe.
It would go with the khaki, sure. It would definitely go with the khaki.
But it's a really pretty color, nonetheless. So that's the coral floral. The banana leaf is the most popular. We do have it in the navy stripe, as you're seeing right there. And it is on 3 flex, so it's like $9. On a 4th flex, it's like $7. By the way, we are still offering $40 or giving you $40 if you don't have our HSN card tonight. You'd obviously not want to maybe put it towards this because we're giving you $40. Put it towards something that you're going to take $40 off the top. That's something to take a look at and apply for our card on hsn.com. Maybe you want to pick up something else in the show, like our the bird feeder. Could apply it to that and make it like so much less with that extra $40 that you'll see in your account. So I know we've got more to share because we've got things to do. If you're looking, I know we both didn't plan to dress for St. Patty's Day together, but we did, and I love your shoes.
Oh, thanks.
But if you want, this is a Nina Leonard top. Thank God I'm wearing this tonight because it's very light and cool. It's very humid tonight. So it's like a pebbled textured shirt from Nina Leonard. I'll be with her, Kate Bandel, that is Wednesday night into Thursday with the Today Special this week. And then these are DG2 jeans. DG jeans, they're one of my favorite. They're the comfort stretch. So you can find all the information on the host closet on hsn.com, or there's the information for you on the screen as well. So we like to share what we're wearing because you've been asking for so long just to give you the information. But here it is on hsn.com. It's called the host closet. It gives you an idea of what each of us, hopefully all throughout the day, are wearing from head to toe. So yeah, we did mention that bird feeder. Can we talk a little extra moment about this? This is one of the cutest things I've never, how many times have you seen bird feeders, right? A million of them. I've never seen one like this that brings the outdoors in. It gives your birds a place to come and have a little sip of coffee with you.
It is the most amazing thing. You know, bird watching has been around since the beginning of the century, and they did it first to kind of check the, you know, how birds were migrating and, you know, the number of birds and all that stuff. And then it became a real active activity that people would travel to and make trips and do all that stuff. And the improvements team said, you know, there's a lot of people who love birds. How can we make it better? A lot of people can't travel. Maybe you've got bird feeders out in the yard and it just makes a great big mess out there, and you go and get your binoculars when you see a bird and you come back and the bird has flown away and it's like, oh, that's a whole big mess. Let's make it better. So they created this window bird feeder. So I'd like you to imagine right now that you're in my kitchen. You are now in my kitchen. The bird feeder is actually in the window.
In fact,
but it's
I'll come outside.
Okay, Callie is outside with the birds. There is an entrance for the birds to come in. There is a plexiglass window here, and the birds are eating inside the bird feeder, but I'm in the kitchen and I can observe them. It is the most unique, delightful way for you. Hi. Hello. It's amazing. It's like they're right there with you, literally in your kitchen. And the best part is that you can go ahead. You don't have to go outside to put seed in. There's a hole right here so you can put the seed right in the top. It comes to you in a box. You have to assemble it, but it requires no tools. Everything is already made to fit, so all you need to do is fit all the pieces together. I did it. I actually did this one. It took me 15 minutes. The information on the instructions is very, very easy. This is going to be plexiglass. It'll have 2 layers of film on it. So when you get it, you're going to go, oh, this is going to be dull. I'm not going to be able to see the birds. You're going to take the film off, and it'll tell you when to do that so your fingerprints don't get all over it. And then when you do, it is crystal clear. It is unbelievable. And then it fits in your window. We give you everything that you need.
Even the foam tape to kind of secure the window.
Absolutely. So if there's a little gap, you get foam tape. So you get everything that you need. The only thing you're going to need is a scissor maybe to cut the foam tape. But when I put it in my windows, I didn't even need to. My windows are 36 inches, and these will slide out. So if your window's a little bit smaller, they will fit. It'll just mean that the entrance for the bird to come through is going to be a little bit smaller.
Okay. But how cool to be able to just look at those birds up close. I mean, maybe you're going to like identify new birds. It's the closest you can probably be to nature. And that's right there, whether it's in your kitchen or your bay window of the living, wherever you want to invite those birds to come just a little closer.
It's so amazing, isn't it? So if you know, Father's Day is coming if your father is a birder, and Mother's Day is coming if your mother is a birder, or maybe you just have kids and you think, oh, you want to teach them about nature. I mean, I have bird feeders out in the backyard, and one of the problems is the seed gets everywhere. So I'm constantly cleaning it up, the little husks from all the seed. So that just makes a mess. And usually if I see something, it's like, oh, I've got to go get my binoculars, and I really do come back, and if the bird is gone. This way, you're just sitting there with your phone, and you can take a picture, and then you can have this experience. And then the thing is, the birds will come back when they know there's food.
Yes.
So they're going to be coming a lot. It's going to be really a terrific way for you to enjoy them. It's really outrageously wonderful.
I think this is adorable. It is brand new and on sale. It's $20 off while we have them. It's, I think, the first airing we've ever had.
Yep.
And I just think it's such a great idea because birds are so fascinating, and there's so many, and and just the sound of them is kind of exciting and comforting in some ways. But just to maybe learn a little bit more, and just to have a little bit of, gosh, you know what else? Maybe you've got somebody, if they allow it. Like I was thinking about my mom at the end when she was in the facility. And she would have loved to have had a little bit of nature brought into her space.
I know. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. If you know a senior who might enjoy something like this because they don't have to do anything, they're sitting and they're relaxing, they don't have to get up, it's happening right there. It's easy to assemble. This is the opening where you go ahead and you just put the seed right in there. It's recommended that every once in a while you just clean the inside with warm white vinegar, and you're going to do that from the entrance where the birds come in. So you'll just go on the other side and just clean it all out. But this is going to give you the opportunity to observe the birds literally in your home, but you're protected because it's all that plexiglass. And again, it's easy to assemble. There's no tools. It all fits together. It's amazing how they present it to you.
I wonder if we can show you this, and because it's kind of an odd thing. It took me a minute to like grasp it. I'm going to go what would be outside of your home. Deb's on the inside.
I'm inside.
Pretend
I'm
you're
in the
sitting
kitchen.
in your kitchen on your little chair, and I'm back here. This is outside. Can you see me? I'm not a creep right now, I promise. But this is where the birds will come and then just find a little spot and come and enjoy their little treats that you've laid out for them. And all the while, they're literally inside of that room of your home.
But they can't get in. It's not like it's not like a Hitchcock movie. They're they're inside this beautiful feeder, so you're all protected. You're all you're going to do is see them. It's really fabulous. It's such a unique and wonderful way to enjoy the birds. And again, traditionally we would have our bird feeders out in the yard, and it's great. But there they are, and you want to get close.
180 degrees.
That's exactly
Your
right.
Kids
exactly
would be
right.
fascinated. Gosh, I wonder how kitties would deal. They'll be like, oh, hello.
Well, yeah, you're going to have to deal with that yourself. The cats, my poor cats. But just a little bit of business. It's 23 inches long. The unit itself is 23 inches long, and it's 9 inches high and 9 inches deep. And then you've got the sliding side doors. So that's going to allow you to close the window and close up the sides. And then you have a lot of play. So if you have a smaller window, you're just going to close it up a little bit more, and it's only going to make the window smaller. This window is about 38 inches, so it's pretty wide. And then if there are any gaps, we give you this double stick tape that's going to fill up any of the gaps. It's super, super easy to put together. So this is really a treat for anybody who likes to bird. It's really fun, really cute.
The item for you is 853768. It is on its way, and again, you might want to take that $40 and apply it to this. Could be a fun way to get something really unique and just entertaining and really educational when you think about bringing birds to you, and then just to watch their habits and enjoy the details on them. They're fascinating, aren't they?
Oh, I love them. I have a family of cardinals that come every year, and they bring their babies, and it's just, it's always, and of course cardinals, and it's all the feeling about cardinals. It's wonderful. It's so wonderful.
I know. It really, it's a neat idea. So I hope you can pick that up. 853768. We're going to wrap this up, but I do want to give you an update on our Today Special. Whew. We're doing a good job clearing out the calls, but 4,200 spoken for, and we just started this day. So the umbrellas behind us is what we're talking about here. These are these gorgeous 9-foot umbrellas. They stand 8 feet high. There's your navy stripe. We have a khaki stripe. We have a beautiful banana leaf, and we have the red rose. We have our final quantities of the pink hibiscus. Did you say 300 left, Rick? 300 left in the pink hibiscus for the rest of today. So we will give you more of the details. I think that's coming up in about 10 minutes or so. So stick around for that. We have one more thing, Deb and I want to share with you that really does kind of get you excited about being out in your gardens. As we get older, we're just saying it doesn't get easier to get up and down, whether you're planting bulbs or flowers or weeding your garden. And sometimes in the midst of the project, you need to just take a little break.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I love this staple. It's a garden bench and it's a kneeler. So depending on which way you stand it or, put it in your space, you can kneel like this, and it's a padded little area that your knees will feel comfortable. And then you can bend over a little bit easier, do what you need to do. And then if you want to stand up and you need a little bit of place to, just a little rest, you can turn it this way and sit down comfortably also on a padded seat. It's so cool.
It's
Always,
amazing.
every year has been just, everyone looks forward to these.
Well, and they're just back in stock. We've got the 3 colors available. I happen to have the green. We've got the gorgeous gray, and Callie is sitting on the beautiful purple. So just in time for gardening season, just in time for spring cleaning. But what we're talking about is an absolute favorite here at HSN. It's the garden kneeler bench. So I've got it in my hand. You'll see that it comes to you ready to go right out of the box. It only weighs about 5 pounds. It's powder coated steel. It's got beautiful EVA padding. You've got extra thick padding on the top and on the bottom. And what you're going to do when you get it to make it ready to go instantly out of the box is simply open it once, twice, and now you've got all that security. So I am going to use it as a kneeler, and I'm simply going to put it down on the ground. Now, I'm of a certain age, and getting up and getting down isn't quite what it used to be, and I want to go ahead and garden. All I need to do is put my hand here. They're super secure, and I simply lower myself onto that beautiful little comfortable EVA foam. It is amazing. Extra padding. It's 2 inches off the ground, so I've got padding on the bottom. I've got a steel bar in the center for security, so there's not going to be any sagging, and I've got padding at the top. But that 2 inches is going to ensure that this bottom pad is never going to touch the ground, because it's not going to get dirty, because it's going to be a bench in a second. And it also gives me the opportunity to be comfortable, and my toes aren't going to be squished. My knees are comfortable. I can work. If I need to reach for anything, if something drops over there, I have something to hold on securely, and I can simply grab it so I'm not floundering or falling over. The same thing over here. But the most important thing is I'm down here, and now I got to get up, and it's that easy. I just have to get up. It's that easy. And then I flip it over, and I've got a great place to sit.
I mean, this would be
any place I want to go.
Great to bring to, like, if you go to a sporting event. Even, you know, if you're not gardening, you need a good seat to watch your kids play soccer, and they don't provide seats, or it's, you know, overflowing. I think about those golf tournaments where everyone's bringing their own seats to be able to enjoy. So think about that, because it does fold down into virtually 3 or 4 inches. But yeah, look at this. It's very stable too. I like the purple. There's the gray. Bestseller is the green. You are welcome to get any of them, all of them, multiples of them. They really, every year. I mean, we've been doing these for years and years.
And they've always been popular, but they're popular because they're practical. So now, we just did it as a kneeler, now we're both sitting on it. By the way, it's 24 inches long and it's 19 plus inches high, so it's the perfect height. So if you've done with all your gardening down here and you want to do pruning up high, you simply flip it right over. If it gets dirty, you hose it down, no problem. It's made of powder-coated steel. It's lightweight, it weighs only 5 pounds. It will hold 300 pounds.
Nice.
So think about the durability. And the most important thing about that is, to me, is the stability. Because when I'm sitting on it, I have handles so I feel secure. I know that it locks in place with that spring action, and I'll show you how you close it up and open it. It is ready to go right out of the box, and it's going to be solid and comfortable, because one of the most important things for me is that sometimes my balance gets a little wonky, and I know I have something secure to hold on to.
You know, I was thinking too, I remember my grandmother, she always said, don't get on your hands and knees and clean floors or do all the things that she in her day did, because after too many years of that, it just, you know, it just aches and pains. But this could be turned around and used inside too. Maybe you're cleaning the baseboards of, you know, inside of your house, or you're doing something lower down on the ground in the garage. I mean, you can use this in many more ways than just the obvious in gardening and weeding.
Well, that's one of the reasons why it's been so popular. Washing the floor, washing the car, washing the dog, playing with the kids, wiping the baseboards, doing the grout, scrubbing the bathroom floor. So what we've got, I want you to see, you see my knees are secure on this EVA foam. It is a heavy duty foam with a lot of cushion, so you've got a lot of comfort here. I'm not in the dirt. I'm not getting my knees dirty. I'm not getting pebbles in my knees. I'm not getting tired from being on the ground or on the cement. I'm on something that's super comfortable. But the most important thing to me is I know I have the security of being able to get up, because once you get down, it's, you know, if you don't have anything to hold on to, I mean, it's just tricky. A fact of life. How the heck do you get it up? So I know that I have the security of having something to hold on to. If something is in front of me and just out of my reach, I have that. And then all I need to do is simply stand up, because these are made so well I know that I'm secure and stable. And now, I want to just show you how easy it is to open them. There's a spring action here, right on the side. You see it? I think I'll move my hand this way. So, spring action right there. That's all you need to do is release that. So you release it once. That closes it on this side.
Oh, gotcha.
Release it on the other side. And that is it. So you are good. It'll stay closed. You can hang it up, leave it in the car. It's lightweight. Isn't that fabulous?
It's really, that's very easy. And it's very light and it's very compact. This is all the room it takes. So here's purple, obviously. The green is bestseller. The gray is my favorite because, I mean, to me, they all do the same, so color really isn't of importance. But having it is very important. Like you said, just getting up from that, being on your knees position is very tricky, especially, I've got a lower bad back. I've had a bad back since I was a 12-year-old.
Oh,
had
sorry.
an accident when I was a little girl. So I'm always prone to taking that back out, and I need to have an adjustment right now, I can tell. But it's really one of those things, you know, everybody's dealing with the same thing. It doesn't even have to be once you're of a certain age. It's just a thing, just to have the assistance of holding something stable to get up into a vertical position. So thank you for your orders. I think this is our first airing for the season.
Yes, absolutely.
So.
Well, these just all came back in the colors. It's absolutely fantastic. But look at the amount of foam that you've got, the beautiful and the purple. So you've got this EVA foam, which is a resilient cushion, absolutely amazing cushion, shock absorber, absolutely phenomenal. You've got it on the top and on the bottom. And the great thing is that when you're using it as a bench, the bottom is not getting, where you're kneeling, isn't getting exposed to the dirt and vice versa. So it always stays clean, which means you always stay clean. But if it does get dirty, you simply hose it off. It's powder-coated steel. It's not going to hurt it at all, and that includes the foam as well. But what you can do when you're going to be getting ready to garden is simply flip it over and ease yourself down. It's going to be comfortable. It's so easy. It's going to change the way you look at gardening because this bench is going to be able to be there for you in the kneeling position, or if you're going to be doing some pruning, it's something a little bit higher. But for me personally, I love the stability of knowing that I'm not going to tip over and I can get up and down so easily because these are so well made.
Are you and your family celebrating St. Patty's Day today? Well, you're going to be working all day.
Yes, well, I am. That's why I'm trying. I thought it was obvious.
I was kind of wondering.
It's the wearing of the green.
I was kind of wondering if you're Irish. I guess that's the real question.
Yes,
Are
yes.
you?
As a matter of fact, yeah. My grandfather came over. Yes, he was a fireman in the Bronx.
No kidding.
Swear to you, red suspenders, red hair, the whole thing. Swear to you, Willie, Red Willie, they called him.
Well, happy St. Patty's Day to you.
Thank you.
And to
everyone.
It's a fun holiday. People just get really giddy about this holiday for some reason, which is great. I'm Norwegian, but I still celebrate it. I mean, we need to celebrate everybody for all the reasons. You know, we're all on this planet together. And we love being here to help give you kind of a helping hand for the chores and the tasks that are coming up. It's fun to garden when you've got the right tools you know, your gloves and your diggers and all the things. But getting up and down is one of the things that prevents some of us from even getting out there and enjoying it. So don't hire somebody to come and do the weeding of your gardens. You could probably do it this year if you've got this.
Well, it's amazing because it gives you the opportunity to actually do something that maybe you thought that you couldn't do anymore because you didn't have somebody to help you. I mean, it really is something that I have, you know, I'm leaning on this, I'm leaning on that, I'm leaning on this. And now I have the knowledge and the ability with this tool and the versatility because it's the perfect height for sitting on. And then it's right there for you in the kneeling position. And I mean, I can just get up and down. It's that comfortable. And the 2 inches off the ground makes it so much, my toes don't cramp on the back of me, which is so important. So I can absolutely be on my knees, take care of what I want to do. If I need to reach, I've got that stability. It makes it easy for me. When I'm ready to get up, I just get up because you can do it confidently, and that's really important.
This is so
and
quintessential improvements, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Quintessential what Improvements does. They take products and they just make them better. They make products that most people haven't even thought of before. Something like this is just one of those, like, gosh, I wish I would have thought of that.
There you
go. And that's why for year after year, it's been such a big seller. And I just noticed too, it's our first airing of this season and it's on sale. It's almost $10 off. I'm just showing you what Deb just taught us, and that's how easy it is to just fold it down into a couple of inches, and then to open it back up, it's just one and done. And you hear that click?
You hear the click, so
Yeah.
you know that it's secure. That's what's amazing. And it's lightweight. It only weighs 5 pounds, but it'll hold 300 pounds. So
Yeah.
you can sit on this confidently. By the way, it's 24 inches by 19. The seat is about 10 inches, and you've got that double padding that's going to give you the comfort. So you've got the security of knowing that there's a steel bar in the middle, so nothing is going to sag, and you've got that EVA foam that's giving you all that cushion, whether you're on your knees or you're on your behind, to be comfortable and secure. So it is just a great, great tool to have in the trunk of your car if you're going to an event, or just hang it up in the garage because you're going to use it for gardening or scrubbing or washing the dog or playing with the kids or washing the car or whatever you need to do. But you're going to be doing it in comfort, and you're going to do it stability with the way this is made, which is so
There's
it's
nothing
so key.
worse than feeling unstable.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, it doesn't matter your decade in life. It's just feeling unstable, and then just having the ability to stand up and back into the normal vertical position with a little help from a friend. And this is the friend.
This is the friend
right here.
I'll always be there for you.
Let me share with you 861-578. Isn't it oddly humid out here tonight?
Oh, yeah.
We're both like, it's very humid in Florida.
It's very humid, it's true. It absolutely is.
We should have fun hairstyles by the end of the night. Anyway, this is here and available to you in all 3 of these colors. You can do this on 3 or 4 flex as well. I do want to let you know we're about to tell you more details about this incredible today's special, the umbrella from Improvements. So good and very popular. But then in the next hour, we're going to be talking about these. This is the Convert a Chair lightweight convertible chair. So you're seeing it right here. By the way, it's available in white. There's a white with platinum details on the side. There's also an Adobe